Alright, there you have it, the extraordinary every Tuesday, and today, the May 17th, we are giving you a bit of spice, sugar and everything nice. You all know I've always hosted artists. They do amazing drawings. We've hosted CEOs, people with great intelligent minds, but not once have we heard a group of hip-hop artists, and I want to find out today why they're extraordinary and their background. So if you have heard of the Syndicate, today you're getting to get to know each of their stories, how they met, how this group has been thriving, what they need, where they're headed, and of course what their music is all about. And when we talk about extraordinary, there has to be some salt, sugar, season, a bit of caramel in this discussion. Talk to us live on Facebook at Look Up TV. We are live, of course, we're streaming live there, and I want to see as many questions as possible. Challenge the team as well, the crew. Wamekuja na ubaya. Whichever the language is going to come out, excuse me if you are watching internationally, but I do not know. They might opt to challenge me in Swahili. It could be a bit of Sheng, but just to let you know, each and every one of them has a story, and they have made a great group that is now making amazing impact in the music industry. Had you known of them? If you hadn't, here is an opportunity right here on Look Up TV. I don't know whether to say Niaje, hi, what's up, you know, anything can do. So what's popping? What's popping? You feel me?
It's popping, yeah.
Karibuni sana.
Thank you.
Allow me to start with Uyu Mkali. He doesn't smile for no one, but of course you want to know his name. You know, just introduce yourself. Let us know how you're part of this amazing crew.
Okay. Right here, it's I to the G, aka Il Granville, part and member of the Syndicate Music Group. Yeah, we are keeping the vibe moving together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I just want to hear from. It's good to hear from you. It's I to the what?
I to the G.
I to the G. Yeah. All right. I'm hoping your sound is okay, but I know that you have a mic.
Yeah, I do.
So, what's your name?
My name is Spencer Lankusi, the CEO of the Syndicate Music Group.
You are the CEO of the Syndicate Music Group.
Yeah.
So I did not get that correctly until the CEO now mentioned it. It is the Syndicate Music Group. Thank you very much for being here in Critic Time. We're really looking forward to understanding the inspiration behind the Syndicate. So please walk us through that journey. And then finally, JJ. Did I just say JJ? It came out as JJ, right? Please introduce yourself and you know what you do.
Okay, 2CF baby, in the game crazy. Mimi in a TV, hanging out with the only one.
Ankey.
Ankey, yeah. Okay, I go by the name 2C, songwriter, rapper, performer, the Syndicate Music Group.
Is this the whole team?
Yeah, this is the whole team.
Oh, is this just the trio?
Yeah, it's a trio.
Now let's. Cheza kama wewe.
Yeah.
And of course, I want to hear from you, the CEO, as we begin, man. How did you guys meet? There has to be a meeting point.
Yeah. It's been a long story, a long journey, but you know things do happen, and you know the people that are meant to be in your life eventually come into your life, and you meet and you make such a perfect team. And I first met him in a group. He liked my vibe. I liked his vibe. He invited me to where he works. And then he asked me to spit, and I asked him to spit, and I was like, man, you and I are compatible. So we tried to go to the studio for some time, but he used to tell me, no man, you have to be patient. There's someone I want, you know, to join us so that we can get to make a move and get to make music that is really lit for the Kenyan hip-hop industry. I was so impatient for a year, but I had to wait for a year, and then, you know, he finally came. And then now we went to the studio for the first time. Actually, the first time I was meeting him now is when we were going to the studio. And when we went to the studio, we tried to make something. We made a song titled Cash.
Cash.
Yeah, and then when I felt his vibe, I was like, wow. This guy is, you know, he has a vibe, and I was very grateful. And that's how we've come along up to today.
All right, I'm curious on the name Syndicate. I need to hear that from you. Why did you guys, you know, settle on the name the Syndicate? What does it even mean for you guys?
Basically, The Syndicate is a group of people who are brought together by a common goal. And in this case, music is the key that glues us together. So together as one, we are one unit, we are different, but we are one unit under the umbrella of music. So we are a syndicate.
All right, under the umbrella of music, I'm going to go deeper. And unlike the way artists come and say, you know, we are one, I want to hear your particular unique stories, because that's what's going to make you guys interesting and unique. You all met and you felt a vibe, but then you did not know this would come. Not everyone is compatible, right? We've had groups fall apart as well. So what is your journey like? I'll start with, you know, our friend to the one to the O. You know, what's your story like? I mean, had you always seen yourself in a group like this as a songwriter? You know, what's your background in music like?
I think I was born for this. Like when I was growing up, I used to listen to a lot of hip hop. In high school, I met him.
Oh, so the two of you met way earlier? Okay.
Way earlier in high school. So we were vibing and had a dream to go to the studio and to do the music thing, you know, writing a lot of lyrics.
Yay.
But then again, it wasn't practical. But then the dream never died, it kept on, you know. So we parted ways after some time when we went to college and stuff like that. And then after college, you know, we reunited and we were like, okay, I think this thing cannot leave us. So we really have like to go to studio and do it. Yeah. So that's when we met him, and then we went to the studio and realized that he brought the same chemistry that we had.
One of the things I've picked from him, and I don't know if you picked as well, is I asked him about his journey, and he could not separate his journey from you guys. Did you pick that?
Yeah.
You picked that, and I think it's amazing when you said you noticed it was a part of you, and despite any other challenges that you will tell me, you did not give up on that dream. Mr. CEO, I want to know, for you though, did you see yourself as being here today? Everyone has always had a dream. We have been told that our career choices change over and over. I want to be a pilot at class 2. I want to be an artist. What was it for you, your personal experience?
As I can say, yesterday's history, and tomorrow is always going to be a mystery.
Amazing.
I worked with different people before I met them, but you know, my vibe wasn't like matching with theirs. We had to part ways. But you know, we did some good stuff before, because I started recording earlier and shooting videos earlier. But you know, I always had this dream of meeting people who are like me, who are the same vibe like me, who are the same hip hop background as me, the same, you know, the type of lyrics that make sense to me and make sense to them. And then a story like, you know, a deep story that connects. Like, I don't have a dad. My dad passed when I was a youngin, and I don't think he has a dad, and I don't think he has a dad, you know. Okay. But we're not mama's boys. We're men trying to come out and, you know, do something for ourselves.
You're making it clear.
Yeah, we're making it clear. We're trying to come to society and show you what we can do for ourselves. And then we have deep scars and, you know, bad stories when we were growing up, you know, the challenges, the bullying and everything. So, you know, instead of being violent and aggressive about it, so we go down and write about it and talk about it. All right. Yeah.
Amazing. I like that aspect that you brought in, and you're saying the past is history and the future is always a mystery. I felt like that was a really, really deep angle. Remember, in The Extraordinary, we continue to inspire the world through your stories. So first, bravo and kudos for being the young men who say, we're going to make a difference. You mentioned your dad passing on, but you're like, I'm going to push through, and I'm going to be an icon, male figure in this society. So really nice to hear your story. What is it like for you? You know, what is this journey, this background story that we do not know? Did you see yourself here?
I wouldn't say I saw myself, but there was that spark in me. Going back then, like you mentioned, from back in high school. And the spark mostly has always been music. And through it, so I first met him. And apart from the other things, music was the key. It was like it played a big role in the bond. And after going through everything, through the sequence of life, and all the challenges they've mentioned and all that, but music was still there. Music was still topping everything on the list. Coming out from college, coming into adulthood, our mind was not on nothing else but music. Back then, I was still like, it was still me and Tusi so close, working on it.
Yeah.
But then we met him, and then like he said, you've ever met somebody sometime and the vibe is just right, everything just clicks. Then after sitting down and digging deeper about ourselves, then we find like our chapter is like we have the same chapter, but from different worlds. But then these different chapters in a similar way, they like brought us more close together. They synchronize us. And through our efforts and beliefs and dreams and goals for what we want to achieve, basically I believe that's what has brought us up to here.
So there was a syncing moment. You guys are pretty much one, and I'm hoping you guys don't get to, you know, break off like the thought we have seen.
We're never gonna break up.
You are sure?
You have our word.
Okay, the viewer is watching. Please talk to me on Facebook. Let me know so far what you already feel about the Syndicate group right here in studio. And you mentioned something about lyrics.
Yeah.
Now, we have a lot of artists in this country. You do know, upcoming artists. Gengeton is thriving. All sorts of artists, you know, urban, you know, music, trap, hip hop, name it. And I want to see the uniqueness of your music. Why do you think your music is one of a kind? Why would I opt to listen to you and not any other?
When we come to hip hop, you know, it's very diverse and we got very different dynamics. But you know, ours is the new school Y254 flow.
Oh, okay.
So we are introducing a flow that has not been there before. Like it has a Kenyan vibe and an American touch. Yeah.
All right, new school. I don't know if I heard of new school.
New school Y254 flow.
New school 254 flow.
Okay, again?
New school 254 flow.
All right, new school 254 flow.
Yeah.
It's a new school that has a more Kenyan flow. It's like introducing a new thing. Like
all right, so you are the pioneers of this one.
Yeah.
It's
That's why we are calling it.
It's like we are Kenyans. We are still embracing ourselves and our culture as Kenyans. But at the same time, we are embracing the other aspects of the world right now, the modernity, the civilization. So we are doing music that it has the modernization aspect in it, but we are still bounded to our culture. We still respect our culture, and we are conscious of where we are coming from.
I like when he says we are conscious.
Yeah.
With where we're coming from. You are still authentic, but you're accepting and acknowledging the change in dynamics. I think that's really, you know, something that stands out. You're neither rigid, nor are you just, you know, flowing with the flow. But I want to hear a bit of it. You guys should be able to spit for me. You will perform one of the songs. At some point. So keep, you know, look out the Syndicate on YouTube.
Yeah, TSMG.
The Syndicate Music Group, or in short, TSMG.
Okay, on YouTube. Can they find that on YouTube?
Yeah, and you can also find us on Boomplay as TSMG.
All right.
It's the same thing.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the comment section, and the reason why I did that is so that the viewer can then let me know what they want to listen to today. Before we end this discussion, go to the comment section. We're live. Big up your favorite boy, okay? And then let them know what you'd want them to perform today on The Extraordinary. But before that, sometimes it's good to challenge. When we say The Extraordinary ni sawa, let's see if they're going to be able to spit and show us that synchrony and that vibe, that togetherness, randomly on set. I'm sorry, it's Ankey. Ankey can get crazy. So we see who is just riding with the crew, right? And who is, because you guys are a combination of strength in one. I don't know who's going to start the spitting, but somehow let's see some vibe on set before we actually see the actual song. How about you guys shock us?
Is it going to be a freestyle?
It is a freestyle.
Okay, good.
You can put my name if you want. You can put Look Up TV if you want. You can put, you know, whatever thing it is. But of course, we know it's gonna be clean. Let's see. Let the viewer let us know if you guys are yay or nay. Take it away.
Yeah. Busy at the moment, sorry, can we talk later? Busy chasing paper, seen time, now my hater. I know what I'm doing, you don't know better. I got my agenda, January to December. I'm a dream chaser. Waking up is early, waking up in Nyali, then fly to Nairobi. After having lunch, I tend to get dizzy. Uski mini choppy, CJ get dizzy. Mr. Bombastic, call me fantastic. I see like a snowman, living in the Arctic. I'm putting more effort unless you ain't fit. I'm putting more effort going to the gym.
Ish. Hapo watu wa Nyali mmesikia. Even when it's freestyle, yeah, anaenda tu Nyali. Eish, all right, okay. If I was a DJ, I'd do some pop-up. Okay, let's see. Mr. CEO, are you taking us down?
Yeah, I'm taking it down.
All right, let's do this.
I'm like Ambia Jones, mi ndio papa. Eating a shack for supper. Kwa kichwa bado mi a sharp man. Got a cape from the shield, I'm a superman. I am Obama, I'm mad at this bill like Osama, and yes I can. Kani ujanja, I'm the Peter Pan. I did all this rap for my biggest fan. I got a dream that I gotta leave. You better believe, no matter the hate. I've been on the way, climbing the head and no stopping the 8th. Still a heavyweight. Number 9, the boy is a lightweight. I ain't no gay, he know that I'm straight. Throwing some shit, let us be a spade. Check us some ace of the space. Got a log in your, I gotta take off the specs. I ain't no regular, check on my specs. My language is dope, check on my spells. Rap, wizard, casting the spells. Niggas do fear me, you cannot dare me. I'm like a grizzly bear. I do not play it fairly. Shorty can breathe some air. Rapping and dropping it like I'm a god. I can 2D, you cannot see what I can do. Nigga be tagging, matching your boo. I won't clubbing, they call me cool. I see any skills huwinjika goo. Rapping so hard utadhani maju.
He's rapping so hard that in my Jew. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna rap my way out of this show after the extraordinary is over, but hey, the guy in a hoodie and I come Kali. So definitely. All right, keep it clean, bro. Keep it clean. Drop it.
Okay, hii ni kali kama pilipili manga, ya kitambo kama halisalimanga, ndio nitoke keja niwe nimemanga, jisipendi stories za kumanga manga, fanwa gore nimekamna dimanga, no kisu, no apanga, kata kuni, kata mboga, wakiyap sana kata hizo panganga, but stay on your lane just in case.
Hapo kwa fania gore. Am I the only one who had?
Kamna dimanga.
Apple, my God. I think everyone had something. So you guys are telling me that was freestyle?
That was freestyle.
So who does the choruses? Do you have choruses in your songs?
Yeah.
Who does the choruses?
Who does them?
You're a rapper. You're the rapper and you're a singer.
Yeah, rap and sing.
What else?
But basically the chorus, you know, when it comes to the chorus, it doesn't have to be singing always. You know, nowadays there's more touch to the chorus. It's the way you deliver it. So you basically don't need to be a singer to do a chorus. So long as you are creative and you know how to navigate your way through it, you can still do it.
All right, can you give me an and I'm looking at, you know, you guys, mkata kusema lakini, let me shout out your people even if you don't want to. Wase Ongwaro?
46 massive.
46.
Mtani 46. Mtani
46 when I'm chilling in the hood. Mtani 56 when I'm chilling in the hood. Hadi number 2 utanipata nimechill. Zabena Memorial. Hakuna beef.
Hakuna beef. Okay, Ongwaro represented today in studio. Hashtag, of course, extraordinary right here on The Morning Drift. Now, let me ask you, music has been, you know, called out to be very challenging in this country. You guys are coming up with a new wave. Yeah? What makes you so optimistic that Kenyans are going to receive this music positively? Why are you not, you know, you're keeping your eyes on the positives, and I want to see that inspiration. What is driving you guys to believing with the pioneers of this new move and it's going to work in this country?
Like, ain't nobody creating what we're creating right now.
Okay.
This is going to be forever. It's going to be till our great-grandchildren. It's a wave that they will find. Actually, it's not a wave. It's something that they're going to find and it's going to live there forever, just like the way Akina Lil Wayne have been there for decades. We are also going to be there for decades. We're going to bring more music. It's always going to be fire. Whatever we've done before is not going to be bad, but it's going to be. And then whatever we're going to do next is always going to be fire.
And he has repeated that it's going to be fire.
And
you want to add something?
Just to add something on that, I'd say the direction of the site right now, I think modernization is the key. So embracing these aspects that come with it, it provides for longevity. Because our population in the society, as we go on in the future, more and more people are coming liberated in terms of like being in touch with the modern world. So basically observing these aspects and heading in that direction, we are going to meet with them in the long run.
Oh, that's amazing. Do you have something to add on that? Because there's so much positivity, pardon me, in this group. Like, no retreat, no surrender. We're going to change. We're like, you guys are saying you're game changers.
Yeah, we are game changers. That's true. And I would attribute that to our versatility in our craft. You know, our sound is not like, for example, Gengeton, which sounds almost the same across. You know, we can do something within a Gengeton beat. We can do something in a Lingala beat.
Oh, yes?
We can do something, yeah. So I believe that incorporated, we can be able to go far.
Guys, I know that Ongwaro, and I'm calling it that way because I relate, is what we have heard is sometimes you really need a lot of appreciation, recognition, and support. I don't know what it is for the syndicate as we're speaking right now. Do you guys feel that there is need for more support for what you do, and from whom exactly? Mr. CEO, you might take that away. You know, you guys have started this thing with the positivity of, you know, the background is not as clear. That is history. But now you guys are running with something. What kind of support do you need?
I would say first of all, we need the support from the fans.
The fans?
The fans first of all.
Yeah,
because yeah, we really need them to hold us up, like subscribe to our YouTube channels, you know, give us numbers.
Yes.
Yeah, listen to our music, share our music, you know. That's the first support we need. Another support is financial support in terms of, you know, production.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
because
really,
I was curious how you're doing it right now.
Yeah, it's really a challenge to put it together, to produce an audio, and then going ahead to shoot a quality video. And you know the trends nowadays, you just can't shoot a video. It has to be of quality for your consumers to really appreciate.
Even for TV?
Yeah, for TV, yeah, sure, yeah. So basically that.
You want to add something?
Yeah, we've always gone hard, independent, you know, we get our fans by ourselves, and then we invest in the music. But you know, if there's someone who can come through for us and push us up, and you know, give us some kind of support that will put us somewhere better, we're really going to appreciate that. But currently, we're just independent to produce independent. We don't feel out everyone.
All right. I like when you said we started on our own, we're independent, because someone once told me, you need to start something. Let the world see you, and then see what to actually support. And I like that that is what you're showing the rest of the youth today. Because I've seen in forums where people say, the established artists watushike mikono, right? But they haven't started. So really, you guys are outstanding. And I want to allow the viewer, because of the demands I'm seeing right now on Facebook, they want to feel a bit of what you guys can do. So I'm going to usher us into the music. There'll be a different, performance place for this amazing, crew. Must start kuja show. I was perform kwa couch, sindio. So I want to give you guys a space for your big day. You're ushering in, the Syndicate Group today officially to your screens, into your living rooms. And they're saying no going back, no turning back. This was our background. He actually said that yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. But whatever they have for you, he has said, is always gonna be fire. So ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the Syndicate performance exclusively and live on Lookup TV, #The Morning Drift on The Extraordinary. Remember, they'll still be back to let us know a few things, but for now, enjoy. Gentlemen, take it away right there. Getting it, spending it.
All that time, young niggas on that grind. I be riding dirty like the road is clear. Stakes on stakes like a millionaire. If you feel me, throw your hands in the air and then let it out like you don't even care. Stare, do I care? I don't even give long side glare. All of my blow weed, I swear. And they're looking fancy with the they wear. Yeah, right there. She be yelling out while I'm up there, up but there. Sizi shuka chini hadi niwe delamere. Nipande mimea, zile pioneer. Then nizichome nijipate on air. I'm top of the game and I ain't for the same. I'm not for the fame if you asking my name. Stacking and getting it, all that time. We be stacking and getting it, all that time. Stacking and getting it, all that time. Young niggas on the grind. We be stacking and getting it, all that time. stacking and getting it. All the time, we be stacking and getting it. All the time, young niggas on the grind.
Jack Nico up on the grind, and I got it in the back of my mind. In a shorty and she's one of a kind. Better keep my shine, kuna villain in a rhyme. Cause he's a street spam, they call me Buster Rhymes. We come from the gutter, too late to find your crimes. Mama hustle me, I made her start crying. I ain't Mary J, but I can't stop from crying. Excuse and coupe Hondo, stacking up my condo. Niggas thinking Rondo, I made it out of Bondo. Hey, I'm a strict king, gotta do my own thing. Pow pow, don't take my own bling. It's TSMG, I'm going gang, gang.
Stacking and getting it. All the time, we be stacking and getting it. All the time, stacking and getting it. All the time, young niggas on the grind. We be stacking and getting it. All the time, stacking and getting it. All the time, we be stacking and getting it. All the time, young niggas on the grind. Stacking and getting it, getting and spending it, spending, investing in, busy promising. Once I'm accessing it, I'm saving, no blowing it. COVID to irrelevant, has in anger relevance. Money on my mind every second and a minute. Giving it essential for survival, so I need it. Money equals power and the time is living standard. Scarcity the norm in the world, highly valued. Your actions for today have an impact on the future. The man and nickel grind, jobs in less, just in paper. Your efforts for today come to matter in the future. The man I me who choke about still like Jikaza. I wake up in the morning, thank the Lord that I made it. After name I made it, I consider it a blessing. I'm heading up to high school, now bills ziko pending. And see my Tony hustle at the any weekend. Stacking and getting it. All the time, we be stacking and getting it. All the time, stacking and getting it. All the time, young niggas on the grind. We be stacking and getting it. All the time, stacking and getting it. All the time, we be stacking and getting it. All the time, young niggas on the grind. I to the G, Y to the T, I to the G, Y to the T. Spencer, what it do? Spencer, what it do? Yeah. Mine so blunt, top off. Pull up in the right, top off. Mine so blunt, top off. I pull up in the right, top off. Mine so blunt, top off. Pull up in the right, top off. Mine so blunt, top off. I pull up in the right, top off.
A young nigga blow up and go off. A real nigga wanna just take off. A young nigga go up and blow off. A real nigga wanna just take off. A fuck nigga trying your friend. A real nigga risky for jail. Call me a back for my bell. Put on top of Chanel. Hater, I'm wishing you well. Give me talk clientele. I'm in love, you can tell. The street nigga breaking a bell. I don't need me a scale. Catch a body that the weakness, the body can still. Never ever fake a nail. Loyal as ever, don't snitch on again. Came out of jail with a bang. Out in Miami, my niggas go hang. Sure, I'ma give him a hand. Shout out and give me a 10 over 10.
Mine so blunt, top off. I pull up in the right, top off. Mine so blunt, top off. I pull up in the right, top off. Mine so blunt, top off. I pull up in the right, top off. Mine so blunt, top off. I pull up in the right, top off.
A young nigga blow up and go off. A real nigga wanna just take off. A young nigga go up and blow off. A real nigga wanna just take off.
Soft the mode like James, I'm hiding. Has the dough in the game, I'm heading. Look at the ghost, I'm who gonna share. Get my own, so I'm getting in my. I'm ready for the war if you don't have a peace. I fight it to the end, I'm not going. On my knees, I've gone so far, looking back at the start. I go ahead and finish any battle that you start. Goal ni me set, lazima let's go. Place ni me get, ni father na go. Power in the mob, kuwa ni justice. Power na mob, forget the justice. Studio Mega League and I'm walking with Idris. Behind this big with Spencer na 2C. Together as a group, uta than enemigos. Already kuna tracks, tunafanya the videos. Mine so blunt, top off. Pull up in the right, top off. Mine so blunt, top off. I pull up in the right, top off. Mine so blunt, top off. I pull up in the right, top off. Mine so blunt, top off. I pull up in the right, top off.
A young nigga blow up and go off. A real nigga wanna just take off. A young nigga go up and blow off. A real nigga wanna just take off.
Emphasis on my kicks. Emphasis on my chicks. Emphasis on my click. Emphasis on my swag. I'm lit like Instagram emojis. Maybe more than willingness. So much you think I work for NASA. Meditation on elevation, 14% on all operation that way beyond my intuition. In school I used to skip tuition, cause time for class I paid attention. My situation is a complication. On top of that, I'm a type of person. I did not come with an application with a mind so blown, top off.
Mind so blown, top off. Pull up in the right, top off. Mind so blown, top off. I pull up in the right, top off. Mind so blown, top off. Pull up in the right, top off. Mind so blown, top off. I pull up in the right, top off.
A young nigga blow up and go off. A real nigga wanna just take off. A young nigga go up and blow off. A real nigga wanna just take off.
T, I to the G, Y to the T. Spencer, what it do? Spencer, what it do? Yeah. Mind so blown, top off. Pull up in the right, top off. Mind so blown, top off. I pull up in the right, top off. Mind so blown, top off. Pull up in the right, top off. Mind so blown, top off. I pull up in the right, top off.
A young nigga blow up and go off. A real nigga wanna just take off. A young nigga go up and blow off. A real nigga wanna just take off. A fuck nigga trying your frail. A real nigga risky for jail. Call me a back for my bell. Put on top of Chanel. Hater, I'm wishing you well. Give me top clientele. I'm in love, you can tell. The street nigga breaking a bell. I don't need me a scale. Catch a body that the witness, the body can still. Never ever fake a nail. Loyal as ever, don't snitch on a gang. Came out of jail with a bang. Out in Miami, my niggas gon' hang. Sure, I'ma give him a hand. Shout out and give me a 10 over 10.
Mind so blown, top off. Pull up in the right, top off. Mind so blown, top off. I pull up in the right, top off. Mind so blown, top off.
Did not hear all the words, but what was that, top off?
Mine's so blown, top off.
Oh, mind so blown,
Yeah.
top off.
Yeah.
But what did you guys go to do in Miami?
Like, you know, there was a situation.
There was a situation in your mind, and you went to Miami.
Out in Miami with my niggas hanging out, you know.
So hip hop's got some hang out words. Now, if you don't know, you don't know.
You have to, you know, embrace the culture. You have to know the culture to really know.
All right. So like meditation.
Yeah.
You get into the culture.
Not really meditation. Not really meditation, but
You have to dig the vibe.
the culture of hip hop.
Uh-huh.
Like you have to really be aware of the real thing.
So it's
The
not
whole
just
thing.
I'm an artist, I'm an hip hop artist. You've got to.
They are what?
Being an artist.
Okay, what is it about?
It's all about being, you know, in the cultural, like, the diversification of hip hop, of what real hip hop is. You know, like you understand who Tupac is, Biggie, you know, the legends in the game, started the game.
And you're able to pick the punchlines, the wordplays, you know, you have to comprehend.
All right. Okay. Now I'm just gonna let that. You know. I don't know. You just let me see if you can try this. Say spit something on that mic.
Spit something on this mic.
You wanna spit something on the mic?
Okay, sure.
See, you guys. Let me see if that same reaction I'm gonna get on this side. All right. Let me see. Can you spit something?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Cindy,
I needed you to
Syndicate.
check that for me, so I want this one because this one works, and that one doesn't. All right, so spit something, then he spits something, and then he spits something on that same mic, and I give him back the mic to close the show for me, right? Okay. I think it's on.
Is it?
Bro, you switched it off. Look, you guys, extraordinary. Are you also a comedian?
No, I didn't switch it off.
He did. He switched it off, so I'm thinking he's also a comedian in the making. What else do you do? He's a rapper, he's a songwriter, but he's also a comedian. Now he's taking that from the Morning Drift. What else do you do besides this? I wanted to find that out for me.
For me, I'm a purchasing and logistics student at Daystar University.
Oh, amazing, Daystar.
I'm a graduate. Yeah.
Okay. So how many years to go?
Like 1.5.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Congratulations on that. Talking about, history is yesterday's history and the future is mystery. So it's not just you doing hip hop. You guys have things also happening for you. Don't worry, I'm coming back to you. I just wanted him to have back the microphone. What are you doing besides this, the Syndicate Group?
Yeah, for me, I graduated with a Bachelor in Commerce, Majors in Marketing.
Amazing.
But I'm not the blue-collar type guy. I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I sell my own sneakers. I sell Air Force One sneakers, Durax, caps. So basically, I'm more of an entrepreneur and an artist.
Amazing. And you guys can balance all this together and stay sober. So amazing. No, sober is the same sobriety. I don't know what you thought. And now he is into entrepreneurship. That's amazing. He is into
Purchasing and logistics.
Purchasing, and that's procurement. Me now go panga too. And now, and I want to hear now from you. What else do you do besides the music?
I'm more into people's bodies. I'm a physiotherapist.
Oh, okay.
Also a barber. I'm a masseuse. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So each of you here has something else they do with themselves besides just being the artist we're seeing. And no wonder you are extraordinary. I'm going to ask in just 1 minute. And don't overthink it. Don't think it. Make it fun. All right? In less than 1 second or 2 seconds, tell me 3 values that you stand with, that define you. 3 values that define you. There are 2 different questions. I mean, 3 different questions. So it's values new here. Can we do that for fun? Okay. 3 values that make you.
Loyalty, respect, and humbleness.
Loyalty, respect, and humility.
Yeah.
All right. 3 things you want to be in the future.
3 things. I want to be a music star. Yeah, basically that.
Those are not 3.
Oh, 3?
Yes.
That's what, okay. A music star. An entrepreneur, and a physiotherapist, amongst the top.
Amazing, okay.
Top physiotherapist in the world.
Amazing.
That's my goal.
And I pray for all of you to actually make these things a reality. And now finally, Mr. CEO, 3 things in the world you might want to do differently or change.
To do differently, I'd want to inspire people. I'd want to make people's dreams work, and I'd want to help as many people as they can.
No wonder the name CEO. He's all about people. He wants to inspire. And I know leaders build people. I think that's what most CEOs do.
Yeah.
So it's really amazing to have you guys here. And one thing I want to say is, please, you release another song, you drop another jam. For you, is it more impact than fame?
I'd say it's more impact, the reaching out. Fame comes later. Fame is not the first priority on the list.
Okay.
Like putting the music out there and gaining that influence we want, that's the first thing. Then I believe the others will come. Good music, then you'll see the results.
Amazing. So far, what do you think? People love you guys?
Yeah, people love us.
They love you?
Yeah,
you love them back.
And you love them back?
Yeah, we love them back. We
Okay.
just need more shows so people can be aware about us, so people can get to reach us, and people can get to know us, who we are, and that's how we're going to connect with people finally, and then we can get to give them the best of the best music, that we can.
The best of the best that you can give. I want to appreciate your humility and the way when you guys came in, you said we'd opt to do music rather than crime. We'd opt to do music rather than, smuggle stuff. We are from Ongwaro, but we're changing the narrative. I respect you. Hats off for you all. You're the gentleman we are looking for out here. So ladies, msunizo swali by the stajibu. But if you check the syndicate, you can ask them. Mnacheka nini, mnajua swali. Watauliza kinyinyi, and then you let me know. But for now, thank you for representing Ongwaro. Msema ni 46.
4656, number 2 for Dublin. Kote kote.
Mbona sasa unani confused na I'm just an innocent Kenyan. Thank you guys for being here. What's your slogan? What's your slogan? We're closing just a minute.
Too legit to quit.
Oof.
That's the slogan.
That's the slogan.
I'm sorry.
Too legit.
Too legit to
Should
quit.
I still stay here?
Yeah.
All right, now as Ankey Dorice, I'm too legit to quit on this group, so we're gonna keep following you out. But for the extraordinary, thank you for giving us a new feel on the show, guys.
One more thing. We have a project, a huge project. I won't say what it is, but we would like to ask you to welcome Yeah, us here to launch the project.
When the time is ready.
When it's ready.
All right, why not? On behalf of the Morning Drift team, you welcome you all to come launch your project when it's ready.
Wow,
and the viewer agrees with me. But for now, viva you all. We'll be right back after this short breather. Perhaps, how do I sign out as a hip hop artist? Ra?
It's a rap.
It's a rap.
Yeah.
All right, don't go too far away. It's a rap.
Stacking and getting it all the time. Stacking and getting it all the time. We've been stacking and getting it all the time. Young niggas on the grind. Stacking and getting it, spending it, investing in. Busy promising. Once I'm accessing it, I'm saving or blowing it. COVID to irrelevant, has an anger relevance. Money on my mind every second and a minute. Given it's essential for survival, so I need it. Money equals power and determines living standard.